Tonight, people are trying to make sense of the unthinkable in Saskatchewan.
This is a very significant tragedy for those communities, for Saskatchewan, for Canada.
Minnegozabi Anishinaabe First Nation Chief Derek Nepanak is fearful.
We can relate to the rise of violence. We can relate to the issues around drug abuse. We can relate to feeling unsafe in our communities at this time.
Nepanak is friends with the chief of James Smith Cree Nation, the site of the mass murder Sunday that left 10 dead and 18 injured. The chief fears with the explosion of meth and rise in violence on reserve, something like this will happen again.
There's a lot of families in our communities living in almost constant fear. Are they the next to be victimized in some violent act, such as a home invasion?
Some community members in James Smith Cree Nation have pointed to drugs as possibly fueling this mass murder. One of the accused, Miles Sanderson, had a violent history and problems with both drugs and alcohol. Problems Nepanak sees daily in his community that has no police presence, instead, just a part-time safety officer.
We need access to resources and supports to get ahead of this, and those resources and supports simply are not there today.
Former RCMP officers are watching this case closely, and one isn't sure if the Mounties have enough resources to handle the magnitude of this historic tragedy. Retired officer Sherry Benson-Podolchuk says with tons of places to hide on the prairies, this manhunt could last a while.
They're not going to become fixated on one city. They will keep expanding to make sure that they're not missing anybody trying to escape.
Outside the Manitoba legislature, flags are at half-mast, a sad reminder of the carnage next door. Austin Grabish, CBC News, Winnipeg.